Hello there, thanks for joining us on CoreTV News on the Hour. I am Nifemi Oguntoye. The Kano State government has announced the appointment of Sanusi Lamido Sanusi as the new Emir of Kano. The statement was given by Secretary to the Kano State government, Rabiu Sulaiman. The immediate past governor of the CBN, Sanusi Lamido, his uncle Sanusi Abbas and the late Emir's son, Nasir Ado Bayero, were the three front runners in the race.
And as it is customary, the council, the Emirate Council, not responsible of appointing the new emir, has sat down, discussed, and forwarded three names to the government to choose among those the one that will succeed His Royal Highness, the demised Emir of Kano, Alhaji Abdullahi Bayero. Out of these three names, the government chose Sanusi Lamido Sanusi as the new Emir of Kano. Thank you very much.
The former CBN governor is the son of Mohammed Lamido Sanusi, who was a technocrat and a career diplomat. Sanusi is the grandson of the 11th Emir of Kano and Islamic scholar Mohammed Sanusi. He was appointed governor of the CBN of Nigeria on June 3, 2009 and was suspended on the 20th of February 2014. He's a career banker and also serves as a respected Islamic scholar. The Global Financial Intelligence magazine, published by the Financial Times, conferred on Sanusi two awards, the Global Award for Central Bank Governor of the Year and Central Bank Governor of the Year for Africa. The Time magazine also listed Sanusi in its Times 100 list of most influential people of 2011. Now, meanwhile, the emergence of the former CBN governor as the new Emir of Kano may not have come as a surprise to observers of events surrounding the emirate. For them, the journey to the emirate started even when Sanusi was sitting atop the Apex Bank. Tolo Ojewumi takes a look at the intrigues and power play behind his emergence as Emir of Kano.
It is a mixture of politics and economic power backed by intense power play. For the first time in the history of the Kano Emirate, non-indigenous are featured in the lobbying involved in the process of ruling mergers the area. CoreTV News gathered that Sanusi was engaged in an intense battle with Sanusi Bayero, the son of late Emir Ado Bayero, who died last Friday in a bid to be named successor to the elder Bayero. APC leaders were also spotted in Kano prior to the selection of the former CBN boss. As the clock ticks for the choice of the Emir, the four members of the Kingmakers Council released their nominees for the consideration of the government.
And as it is customary, the council, the Emirate Council, not responsible of appointing the new Emir, has sat down, discussed, and forwarded three names to the government to choose among those the one that will succeed His Royal Highness, the demised Emir of Kano, Alhaji Abdullahi Bayero. Out of these three names, the government chose Sanusi Lamido Sanusi as the new Emir of Kano.
According to Chapter 41 of the Laws on Appointment and Deposition of Emirs, Section 3, Subsection 1, upon the death, resignation, or deposition of any Emir, the governor may, in conjunction with the council, approve as a successor of such emir any person appointed by those entitled by tradition to appoint in accordance with such tradition, and if no appointment is made before the expiration of the period prescribed by such tradition, the governor may himself appoint such a person as he may deem fit and proper to carry out such duties incidental to the membership as may be necessary to perform. Subsection 2 also states that in the case of any dispute, the governor, after due inquiry and consultation, shall be the sole judge as to whether any appointment of any emir has been made in accordance with the tradition. Speculations have it that most of the establishment, including the emirate and elders, rooted for the late emir's son, while the state's technocrat and political class supported the new emir. This may have set the tone for the protests that followed immediately after the announcement of Sanusi as Emir of Kano. The development has resulted in heavy security beef-up in Kano, which has recently found itself embroiled in insecurity with cases of bomb blast. Observers are again watching with keen interest.
In Ekiti now, a gathering of the All Progressives Congress in Ado-Ekiti was dispersed by the police. The use of tear gas and gunshots led to the death of one APC supporter as residents camper for safety. Rashid was there and filed in this report.
Less than 24 hours after the PDP rally led by President Goodluck Jonathan, the All Progressive Congress rally to sweep off the feet of the PDP was disrupted by mobile police force led by Mopo Commander Gabriel Selekere. The melee witnessed by CoreTV crew started when the procession of the APC got to Ijigbo roundabout, where they were accosted by the mobile police unit with tear gassed everyone, including journalists. A following altercation ensued between the governor and the Ekiti State Commissioner of Police, Felix Unyana.
And you are attacking senators, you have killed somebody. You have killed somebody here. Who are you defending? Whose interest are you protecting? You are going to cause trouble in this country.
The All Progressive Congress chairman, Gideawe, expressed sadness.
See what has happened today. We are not going to take this. The president visited yesterday and the police are doing this to us today. And I even had the vice president still around.
In the violence, an APC supporter was killed with shots allegedly fired by the Mopo commander, Gabriel Selekere. The whole of Ado-Ekiti is now a restive camp as all churches were hurriedly closed and people rushed back home for safety.
Meanwhile, the leadership of the All Progressives Congress in Ekiti State has called for the removal of Gabriel Selekere, the police commandant that led the team of policemen to disperse the party's gathering, leading to the death of a party supporter. Rashid has details.
I am the chief security officer of this state. And you are attacking senators. You have killed somebody. You have killed somebody here. Who are you defending? Whose interest are you protecting? You are going to cause trouble in this country. Whose interest are you protecting? I cannot be busy. You are busy of this one here. I'm sorry about that. We were holding.
That was the situation at Ijigbo roundabout in Ado-Ekiti. The All Progressives Congress has alleged that the police are now the extension of the PDP, a statement dismissed by the PDP leadership.
Commandant, the person of Selekere, was leading a detachment of the Mopo. Immediately we were dispersed. The man shouted PDP.
Some members of the National Assembly say the police are acting as script.
That we are senators, we are honorable members of this great party led by our state chairman. They said to hell to senators, to hell to honorable members.
I wouldn't know what they mean by that. Police asking the script of PDP.
In the wake of the crisis, leadership of the All Progressives Congress went tough, while the police insist that what happened is an inter-party affair, adding that the situation is now under control.
The Commissioner of Police in Ekiti State and the Mopo Commandant, within 24 hours, the man should leave this state. Otherwise, what has started this morning in Ado-Ekiti will reverberate nearly in all the 60 local government of Ekiti State.
Normalcy has returned to the troubled area, while anti-riot police and other security agencies are patrolling the area. Meanwhile, the 8 persons arrested are still in custody and they are being interrogated.
The spate of violence that characterized political campaigns in Ekiti State is still raging with less than 2 weeks to the election. Rashid, CoreTV News, Ado-Ekiti.
Vice President Namadi Sambo has appealed to supporters of the People's Democratic Party in Ekiti State to work towards ensuring victory for the party in the June 24th gubernatorial election. Sambo made the appeal at a closed-door meeting with the party leaders in Ado-Ekiti. The state's PDP chairman Makonjo Ogundipe briefed journalists at the end of the 3-hour meeting. Ogundipe says Sambo also appealed to aggrieved members of the party to sheath their sword and rally support for the party to ensure victory. Vice President Sambo who heads the national campaign team for the polls, advised party supporters against being provoked by supporters of other political parties into creating chaos in the state. We'll take a break now to bring you a couple of messages, and I'll be back with more stories. Do stay with us.
CoreTV News now provide a platform for live coverage of political rallies and electioneering campaign from anywhere in Nigeria. Political news stories, political editorial reviews, political discussions, personality profile, People's Parliament from the National, State and Local Government Assembly. Contact us now on 0803-471-8550 or 0803-724-9733. 01453-3407.
Our 24-hour news station.
From time immemorial, women have birthed life, shaped character, and by extension, influenced the society. Moremi of Ife, Emoten of Benin, Queen Aminat of Zaria, all women of influence and power.
Whether it's before election, after election.
How ironical. Women being so powerful, yet have few grounds in decision making.
They see you as a wife, and I see you as a wife to a man.
We are talking women in politics.
A woman will be bold enough to stand up and say, I want to become president of Nigeria.
Only on CoreTV News.
You're watching CoreTV News on the hour. Glad to have you back. For more information on our news and other programs, you can visit us on our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/CoreTV News. And you can also follow us on our Twitter handle at CoreTV News NG. Get to watch previous and current edition of our news on YouTube. It's youtube.com/CoreTV Space News. Outside Nigeria now, China's foreign minister begins a two-day visit to India for the first high-level talks between the world's two most populous nations since Prime Minister Narendra Modi took charge. Wang Yi is coming to New Delhi as a special envoy of Chinese President Xi Jinping to establish contact with the new government of India, the Indian Foreign Ministry says. Despite his hardline nationalist reputation, Modi has been making overtures to traditional rivals China and Pakistan since his Bharatiya Janata Party swept to power last month. The new leader in India has invited Xi to visit later this year. The Chinese foreign minister is set to meet Indian government officials, including his new India counterpart, Sushma Swaraj, and President Pranab Mukherjee. China is India's biggest trading partner with two-way commerce totaling close to $70 billion. But India's trade deficit with China has soared to over $40 billion from just $1 billion in 2001 to 2002. Experts say Modi must bridge the deficit by seeking greater access to the Chinese market, with the two sides targeting annual bilateral trade of $100 billion by 2015. That's it on the news this hour. Do join us again for updates at the top of the hour. I am Nifemi Oguntoye. Thanks for being there.